Today, I wanted to talk about the gift of loss. And I refer to it as a gift in the same sense that you may have heard in the Mary Oliver quote. Somebody once gave me a box full of darkness. It took me years to realize that this too was a gift. So that idea that even our trials and tribulations, the things that really take us to the edge, can have something of a teaching, a learning for us. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the gift of loss. So today's video is really just to introduce briefly a framework for dealing with loss. And my framework has essentially 3 journeys to it. And I call them journeys because the journey of grief and loss is a very particular, individual, unique experience for every single person. But in my experience, they have these kind of overlapping, interweaving journeys going on. So the first one is the journey of acceptance. And I think whenever we come into contact with grief, there is a huge amount of energy that goes into the question, can I be with this? Can I allow the truth of this in? And that is a journey because at the beginning, we generally can't. It's too much to let in. We feel rent apart by the loss, and the grief can be consuming. And then the journey of acceptance is about how can I tenderly step towards this truth, this new reality, and how can I open to it in a way that feels okay, that feels safe for me today. And that is an unfolding process, which can take a great deal of time. The second journey is the journey of searching. And for me, that kind of journey is encapsulated in the question, what does it mean for me to be in the world without this person? So how can I be here without that person also being here is a question that generally, particularly if it's someone who's very close to us, we don't know the answer to, because they've been such a foundational person and energy in our lives, that this can really take us to our core of, who am I? Like, what is possible for me at this time? And that engagement with that question is interwoven with the journey of acceptance, as all the journeys are interwoven, but is also a question that really asks a lot of us, asks a lot from our own inner work, our own self-exploration. And then the third one is the journey of becoming. And the journey of becoming is when we start to reground in our reality, and start sitting with the question, who have I become through the gift of loss? And so there's a moment with loss that we start to realize that this experience has changed us, it's shaped us, it has allowed us to find new corners of our being, to inhabit those places, to feel things that perhaps we've never felt before, and also to realize that through our work, through our courage, we have come through that, and we know ourselves a little bit more deeply as a result. So for anyone who is going through a period of loss and grief, it can be useful just to know that there are these 3 interwoven journeys going on: the journey of acceptance, the journey of searching, and the journey of becoming. If I can help you with this or with anything else, do reach out, DM me today. And thank you so much for watching this video.